Hello, I'm Chloe Bruce, the gas journalist. I'd just like to make a brief statement about the gas relationship, specifically between Russia and the European Union. Just one second. Right, so I've noticed on some TV news outlets that on the question of EU natural gas relationships with Russia, more questions are thrown up than answered. I spoke in one of my previous videos on this channel about how gas should not be alluded to as a weapon in any cliched manner. I argued that during my doctorate study on natural gas politics in Russia, natural gas, owing to its innate properties, can be used as an instrument of leverage and blackmail in bilateral trade relations. But I also said, in the case of the case studies that I looked at, which were in the CIS, was that a counter-leverage could be applied in the case of transit countries, even if it remains an asymmetrical relationship where power is concerned. But I would not really have called gas a weapon in an academic context. Owing to my diagnosis of schizophrenia, which I discuss at some length in other videos, I'm not currently carrying out any research on my area, which is specifically Russian gas relationships. But I would like to see mainstream media outlets answer this question. If they haven't already, forgive me if they have, but I haven't personally seen it. Why is it that Russia is weaponizing natural gas in relation to the EU, which is what they say? Why can't they discuss this in more detail and how it's weaponizing it? Because as I understand it, it was the EU who said it wanted to cease Russian gas supplies to Europe. But this was actually, they said this before there had been any significant reduction by Russia of its natural gas supplies to the European Union. So would it not be in this context that it was the EU itself that was politicising or weaponising gas by refusing to buy Russian gas under their sanctions package? And why is it that the EU is talking on behalf of all European gas companies? I understand that some countries are still taking Russian gas, are they not? And what about pricing? How does, say, the US natural gas supply in the form of LNG compare to Russian pipeline gas or Russian gas? I do not think that reportage on gas in mainstream media outlets should throw up more questions than they answer. It is my understanding that an energy mix is country specific and cannot really be described as an issue specific to Brussels as a whole. Thank you.